Dylan.
I'm Gabby. This is week 1 of our musicality mini-series called Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. We talked a lot about playing with the tone and the vibe of our dance in today's class.
This is an overall dynamics class or in our dance. So we kind of touched about on 4 major, textures or things or concepts that we like to think when we dance, when we play with dynamics in our Balboa. The first one we talked about was just the gait of our pure bal and our steps.
What are the size of our steps?
Yep.
How does that change choices you make?
Yeah, basically we could keep it really small in our pure bal, or we can increase the travel. And this can be in our bal swing as well. We can keep it really tiny, or we can keep it big.
And both these follows have some influence on that.
Correct.
And then from there we talked about pulse. Similar dynamic. Do we have a really smooth, chilled pulse, or do we bring that pulse up and have a little bit more energy? And we talked about matching your partner's pulse and finding a nice middle ground.
Exactly.
So you can communicate those differences.
Yep. And this can happen in bal swing, chilling the pulse. And you can increase it when you hear something in the music. Maybe the horns come in or they drop. And we can do that in bal swing. We can do chill bal swing. Pulse is chill. Or we can do
From there we talked about staccato legato, so sharp versus long, stretched out.
Exactly.
Are we attacking that beat or are we stretching it a little bit?
Yeah, an example of just attacking the beat with staccato in our pure bal. You can add some taps to articulate that. And you can do that in pure bal, in bal swing as well. And you're attacking the beat. Wow. Or you're smoothing it out. Wow. Depending on what the music is saying. You can do that in pure bal. Yeah. And the final thing we talked about was pure bal versus bal swing. But really what we demonstrated basically in the last 3 is that you can change the dynamic within pure bal itself and within bal swing itself. That being said, we played with just, hey, when do we want to do pure bal or when do we want to do bal swing? And we just listened to the music. Everyone had different ideas. They were all valid and had a great time.
Go make a mess. Have fun.
See you next week. Thank you.